Good morning. We are doing this whole live stream on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, which is interesting. So I just need to make sure I got all my ducks in a row. We are going to wait for everybody to come in for just a couple of minutes. As you come in, if you are watching the live stream, you can tell me where you're from and what you're doing and all of that good stuff. I am just going to get on my phone real quick and make sure it's working good everywhere. That way we have no issues and everybody can let me know if you see me and hear me. Yes, I'm online. All right. All right, good morning. I'm gonna get going because I'm actually late. I was supposed to do this live stream yesterday, and there's a story to that. We'll go over that in just a second. But there are two things that we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk about just very quickly, our regular weekly garden tour series that we do on YouTube. And then we are going to talk about some online conference updates, because a lot of you had questions that we're just going to quickly go over. That way we can share this video. For starters, I am so sorry that I did not do our regular live stream yesterday. Normally our live streams are on Mondays at 9, but I completely forgot that yesterday was Monday because my husband was home and he's not normally home on Mondays. And we were just so busy doing various different things. And so I just completely forgot. I didn't even think about it. In fact, last night I was getting ready to make the graphics and stuff for the live stream. And I'm like, oh, wait, today is Monday, not tomorrow. So I'm so sorry that we did not get that done yesterday, but here I am today. The good news is our collaborators should have all of their videos up by now, right? So we're going to go over that real quick. If you don't know, the garden series is part of the How to Grow Your Own Food series. We have various different people every single week, different people every week that are part of the series, showing you how to garden, showing you their gardens so that you can learn right along with them. And so we have different collaborators this week. Some of them are with us. I think all of them are actually with us again from a previous time. So they're in the description below, and you can go check them out and go check out our playlists and everything else. This week's collaborators, we have Alderman Farms. They're in Mississippi. They're amazing. They have a high tunnel. If that's your thing, go check them out. We have the 1870s Homestead. She's in Michigan, so we've got two totally different zones going on there. So definitely check them out. Melissa K. Norris is with us again this week. She's in the Pacific Northwest. So again, another completely different region. And then Homestead Evolution is with us again this week, and they're here in Virginia just like I am. And so they have a smaller garden. So if smaller raised bed gardening and things like that are your style and you want to get to know more about that, they are the YouTube channel for you to go to. So definitely check all of these collaborators out this week. If you want to see what happened, I mean, this goes all the way back through May. So you can go through our whole YouTube channel and find all the collaborators and watch their gardens grow and their successes and their failures. And you can just learn all kinds of things from them. So I wanted to do that very quickly. That way you guys can check them out this week if you've been following the garden tour series. All right, so next we need to go over, and which is the main reason for doing this video. We need to go over some things with the conference this year. And I think what's happening is YouTube isn't showing you guys that we're live, because normally we have more people on YouTube. So it's fine. We can go back and you can go back and watch the replay. So we have a lot of different questions this year about the online conference. As you guys know, we are not able to have the conference in person this year, and we are really bummed about that. And so we're planning the online conference. We understand that it will not be anything like the in-person conference, nor are we trying to really make it that way, but we are trying to still keep it community-minded. So the way the conference works, and I'll show you, I'll share my screen with you in a second, that way you can kind of walk through it with me, is it'll still be on the same dates. So the 9th and 10th, if I'm correct. I've been planning next year's event, so I'm getting my dates. Yeah, it's 9th and 10th. So Friday the 9th and Saturday the 10th is when it will happen. And we will have 2 different types or 3 different types of videos. We'll have pre-recorded videos that on Friday morning, the 8th of October, you can literally just go in and watch all of the pre-recorded ones anytime during that day or that Saturday. And you'll have a week time window to watch all of these videos. After that, you'll have to get a membership, but we'll go over that in a second. So there will be pre-recorded videos for people who don't have good internet access in regard to our speakers, or who are not available that weekend. We'll have pre-recorded videos that live stream, kind of like what we're doing now, where you can have a live chat. The speaker will be in the live chat answering questions, or we'll have completely live videos with just some of our keynote speakers or people who have internet access where they can live stream, and they will ask, you'll be able to ask them questions and they'll be able to answer it live right on video. So those are the 3 different video types that we're going to have. So on Friday, all the pre-recorded videos, minus the ones that are live streaming, will be up on the website for you to check out. You do have to buy a ticket, which all of that we'll go over in a second, and watch those anytime during the week. The pre-recorded lives are going to be streamed live. So we'll have a schedule. We're finalizing that right now. I'm hoping to have it up by tomorrow or the next day. You can watch those live and then go back and watch them again if you missed them. So let's say somebody comes on at 9 a.m. and you're not done with chores by 9 a.m. or you have to work. You can actually go back later that day or later in that week and watch the recording. And the same with the live streams. They also have time slots on our schedule where you can watch them live, be in the live chat. Sorry, my back hurts. And then you can go back and watch them. So that's how it will work. We have a lot of people asking if they can rewatch the videos when they're live, and yes, the answer is yes, you can. So good morning, Gwen. Good morning, Susie. All right, so like I said, the schedule, we've been having people ask about the schedule. The schedule will come out. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get it up. If not, it'll definitely be this week because it's done. We're just trying to finalize it and get a graphic put together for it. And I know that you guys have been waiting for that. Now, let's talk about tickets and how you get your ticket. There's been some confusion about that. And so I want to show you our website. Let me see if I can do a screen share really fast. Oops. See, I'm trying to get used to all of these different things. All right. I'm going to try to screen share this with you really quickly. That way you can actually see. Hold, please. It's actually easier if I were to have 2 screens, but I don't have 2 screens. So, okay. So hopefully you guys can see this. Let me know if you can see the Homesteaders of America screen on your screen. And let me make this smaller so I can see you guys. All right, so this is our website. And so if you are not familiar with it, you can go up and down and all around and do those fun things. So let me make this bigger so you can see it. So right up here, there's our conference tab. And I want to take you to the 2020 online conference first. And that's loading. My internet is a little bit slower because I'm on a video. Okay, so here's our conference page, and it has all of the information for you. It says 2020 Homesteaders of America Virtual Conference. It tells you the dates. It gives you our, we need to take that off, but it gives you our sponsors, and then you can automatically sign up for the online conference here, or you can keep scrolling as you see some of the speakers that are here. Okay, so we have people like Joel Salatin, Justin Rhodes, Rory Feek, and I'll tell you that in a second, Sally Fallon, Mike Dixon, Melissa K. Norris. We even have Alexia from the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund. That is going to be a really great lecture for you. She's going to talk about the legalities of homesteading and having a homestead business and things like that. And then we have just so many people. Daryl Patton is back. Doug and Stacy's with us this year. Handing Farm, we have Jason Smith, Jason and Lorraine Contreras. And actually, this isn't even all of the people. We still have a few more people to get up. Life on Beagle Road is going to be with us. They're going to talk about goats. And we also have John Moody from the Rogue Food Conference. He's going to be with us as well. And he's doing 2 videos. He's talking about sourdough and elderberry. So this is all just, it's still being updated. And the nice thing about having a virtual conference is that you can do this. You can add more speakers. So here are the topics we have right now. Again, you know, we are adding topics. So this isn't all of them. And you can see just whichever they are. And then what you get, we just went over. So you can go read that if you want to. But then we come down here to our membership and ticket options. And this is really important because a lot of people were getting confused. So the 2020 virtual conference ticket, just the conference, is $35, just like the regular conference. It actually might be a little bit cheaper. I don't remember quite. It is cheaper because you're not having to buy multiple tickets. But so let's say you have a family of 4 and husband wants to get on while he's at work, wife wants to get on while she's at home, and your oldest child wants to get on while they're out doing chores. The one ticket is only good for one device. So if you have multiple devices that you want to have going at one time, you're going to need multiple tickets, just like at a regular conference, because our URLs for the conference are based on IP addresses. So if you know you want a ticket, but your husband wants a ticket or your child wants a ticket to watch on their device as well, then you're going to have to buy multiple tickets, or you're going to have to share your login at various different times. You both won't be able to get on at the same time on different devices. However, you know, you can do it the way you want to do it. The second option is to get a VIP membership upgrade. So as I mentioned to you before, that's this option. So as I mentioned to you before, you will have access to the virtual conference for an entire week. We don't even do that for our regular conference. We do record videos at our regular conference, but we don't allow them. We don't actually give access to ticket holders for an entire week. Actually, we don't give access to ticket holders at all. And so this is all kind of beneficial this year. So if you were to do the VIP membership upgrade, that does include a conference ticket. And it includes our 1 year, so 365 days from the time you do your ticket. It gives you a full 1 year access to not only this year's events, videos, but also from 2017, 2018, and 2019. Whatever we recorded for lectures during that year, you get access to that as well. So you also have access to all of the ebooks that are on the membership, all of the other videos. We're not even talking about the other videos that are on there. Our membership, we have every spring new videos that are added that aren't even related to the conference. Free printables and worksheets. There's a lot of, not free, but it's part of your membership. And so that's a really good upgrade for you. You'll also automatically be entered into a raffle for a giveaway. Obviously, discount codes from vendors, access to the Homesteaders Resource Library. You'll get a Homesteaders of America decal sticker, and you will be able to get into our private Facebook members group. So there is all of that. So that's the difference. It does include the conference ticket. So just wanted to let you know. And then below that, it says how the virtual conference works, and you can check that out. So if you were to go on and register, again, my internet is slow because I'm doing a live stream. Sorry, guys. Oh, well, it says, well, hey, that link isn't working. So let's go back. That's good to know. Well, you can always come here to do the 2020 virtual conference. Sorry, the internet's being funky. All right, so here it is. It takes you here, and you have your ticket option, and you just add it to your cart or click become a member. So I'm just going to do the regular ticket, and then you can just go through the process. You're going to go through your cart, update your cart, pay for your ticket, and there you go. That's it. So let me pull my screen back out here real quick. So I hope that was helpful for you, because a lot of people were getting confused between the regular conference ticket and the membership. So if you're a member, and if you're already a member, there is a discount code that we sent out for you to help offset the cost this year. So check that out. Sorry, my phone's ringing. It always rings when I'm doing a live stream, every single time. So check that out. If you haven't gotten that information, check your email because it probably went to your spam. We do have the Q&A happening this year. It's live with some of our keynote speakers, just like we do every year. Every year at conference, if you've never been to a conference in person, our most popular lecture time is the live Q&A with our speakers. So I do encourage you to at least get a conference ticket to do that, because it's about an hour and a half long, and you'll be able to ask questions in the live stream. The next thing is that at the end of the day on Saturday, so Rory Feek is part of our conference lineup, but we're actually going to give everyone that for free, Rory's session, and that's going to live stream here on YouTube. And we might try to do it on Facebook as well if we can figure that out. I'm going to leave that in Rory's expertise. And so he's actually going to live stream right from his farm. And it's going to be a very, very interesting time. I think you're going to like it. And so that is a freebie just kind of to everyone to say, hey, it's been a rough year, right? It's been crazy on all levels. And so we're going to end out the year, at least for HOA, with a free live stream online for you guys to end out the conference as well. So there's all of that information for you. And I hope that it helps kind of clarify some questions that you guys had. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask us on social media, to ask us here on this video, and we will try to get back to you as soon as possible. But it's pretty straightforward. We are really bummed that we cannot have the conference in person, but we are already planning for next year, and we do have some speakers already lined up for next year, and we were looking for other new speakers to add, and we try to spice it up every year. So if you have recommendations for next year's conference, please email us, please comment on these videos, comment on our social media, and let us know. We do have an extremely long list of people every year who want to speak, and we go strictly by expertise and your experience as a speaker. So just keep that in mind if you yourself are wanting to speak, or if you are suggesting someone. We go completely and only off of experience. And that's about it. Definitely let us know who you might have in mind for next year. We do have the date set for next year already. It is October. Let me tell you. Let's see, 2021. It's the same weekend. It's always the same weekend. It's October 8th and 9th next year. So set your calendars for that. We'll have tickets go on sale probably again in November or December for next year. And then we will start pulling together all of that information and hope and pray and fingers crossed that nothing causes us to have to cancel next year, right? We are working on lots of fun things for you guys. Nicole says, sorry if you've answered this. When's the last available date to buy tickets? Oh, so you can buy tickets throughout that week, and you can buy tickets pretty much throughout the entire event as well. So there's no ticket deadline. The ticket deadline is, we'll probably cut it off that Sunday, because at that point it'll only be membership only. There won't be really a ticket. So you can get it even Friday and Saturday if you want to. Just be patient with us for those tickets that sell on Friday and Saturday, because everything is manually done. And there's only a few of us running the show, okay? So we don't have like a corporate business of hundreds of people running this. There's literally like 4 of us. So if you do buy a ticket on Friday and Saturday, I encourage you to buy it in advance because we have to send you a URL link to the dashboard. We have to do that manually. It doesn't automatically send it to you. So you have to give us like a few minutes to see the ticket come in and send it to you during the event. And we do have people doing that during the event, but it can take a while, because we have bathroom breaks and lunch breaks and stuff like that. So, yeah, you can buy a ticket anytime. And then after the event ends on Saturday, you'll only be able to get access to the membership portion of it, which you have access to all the videos. You just won't be watching any videos live at all. It'll be pre-recorded. Anyhow, I want to talk to you too. We mentioned this in a Facebook post, I think last week. And we have a new product coming out this year. It's almost ready. And I will get on here and talk to you about it more. I personally wanted something like this. And so I'm thinking, if I want something like this, everybody else must want something like this too, right? So we've been doing the homestead management printables for a long time, and people really love them, but that requires you to print them out yourself. And I really don't like printing stuff out myself. I like just having a book format. So what we're doing this year, we actually created a brand new product called the Homestead Journal. And it is a planner, but it's also a farm journal. And so when I get it in hand, I'm supposed to get a copy of it probably this week for a proof, and then we'll go ahead and print. Once I get that proof and I can take pictures, we'll get it up online for pre-order for you guys. I want to make sure I order enough because we're probably only going to do one print run. So just keep that in your mind when you see it come up. It's called the Homestead Journal Planner, and it is, so you have a monthly calendar, a weekly calendar. It has meal planning. It has all of the homestead management printables that we normally do. It has that in there. So you have your monthly egg tally sheet, your monthly inventory, it even has a whole garden planning section where you can draw out your garden plans. You can keep track every week of what you're planting and what you're harvesting. You can keep track every month of your household financials, your homestead financials, any homemaking things. It has a meal plan for the week that you can plan out. Gosh, it has so much stuff. I can't even remember how much stuff it has. I should have brought it up on my computer to kind of show you some examples. But we will try to get that pre-order up in the next few weeks. It has livestock health records that you can keep. Goodness gracious, an inventory or a harvest sheets, worksheets for how much produce you've brought in, how much meat you've harvested, all kinds of different things. I mean, it's literally just packed full of stuff. And then on top of that, it has journal pages for every single year or every single month of the year. And you can actually keep a journal. And so the thought behind it is that, I would see my grandfather write down, in a little tiny notebook, cow information, what cow number is pregnant, what was the weather like here, and so the concept behind that was, why not make a journal with all of the things in it? And you keep a record every week of the weather and what's going on. And then, like this year is mimicking a lot like 2009. Okay, so what did good in 2009? And that'll do good this year, more than likely. What did bad in 2009? That's going to be bad this year, more than likely. And so you can watch the weather patterns from years in the past. When you're a gardener, you automatically think, this reminds me of however many years ago. And then you can go back and look, okay, what did I plant? What did good? What did bad? What can I kind of expect this year? What should I plant more of that did good that year? Things like that. So it's really important as a gardener and as a homesteader to kind of just keep track of what's going on. And I thought that was something you guys would like too. So that will be coming out in the next coming weeks. We will showcase that at the online conference as well. And if you want to pre-order it, we will get that up again, like I said, in the coming weeks. So, okay. I think that's it. I think that's it for today. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below or email us or whatever, message us, however you want to get in touch with us. And we are so excited about this year's online conference. Again, we're bummed that it's not in person, but next year, and maybe even, sooner. Who knows? All right. We love you guys. Thank you for supporting us and joining us. If you haven't gone and gotten your ticket yet, please go get it, because that also helps us know how many people to plan for, to kind of have on monitoring everything. And we hope that you guys have a great day and a great week. Happy homesteading.